Every year, I try to focus on a mantra that will guide me throughout the year. For 2016, my vision was mindful living. True enough, this year was spent on keeping track of the bad habits and things that kept me from being the best version of myself. Like for most people, 2016 has been a challenging year spent on a lot of painful goodbyes. Yet, this year has also been an eventful one. Here is a short summary of the events that inspired this year.
At the beginning of the year, my batchmates and I held a seminar on heritage conservation as a fundraising activity for our batch project. 2 days after, we held a fundraising dinner. These two events were co-headed by me, Bernie, and Keisha. Then, my first day of school started. I promised myself that before I graduated, I would take up a film class. So I did, and fell in love. Deeply in love. Also fell in love with Snapchat. Surprised my best friend of more than 10 years on her birthday. Was reunited with some of my closest friends from high school, and we spent the afternoon doing karaoke. One afternoon, we had a surprise birthday picnic for 3 of my closest friends in an amphitheater. Then attended the UP Fair, and the mosh pit almost turned into a stampede. But it was a memorable night nonetheless. Then we opened our batch project to our beneficiary, and it was one of the most fulfilling moments of my life. I felt so proud to be part of that batch. I spent the night in the UP College of Architecture doing pod work with my org mates as we prepared for the most important event of our Caravana. This event is my brainchild, and I am so happy that it has come to its second year. We spent a week being chill and stressed at the same time. Then my sister treated me to Wonderland for my 21st birthday, where I cried watching my favorite band, Bon Iver. Unexpectedly spent my birthday and witnessed one of the best sunsets of my life. Then attended the Victory Weekend, which was one of the most important decisions of my entire year. Asafil launched one of its biggest events, The Club, and had an unexpected number of attendees. We then held the event itself in an open ground, and it was one of the most fun nights of 2016. Organized an event that turned into a nightmare, then turned into a fun night of dancing. It rained unexpectedly, but this event was an incredible roller coaster. Oh, and I met Mr. Mendoza. Then I voted for the first time and spent the last few days of school with this beautiful batch. Did my thesis, and successfully defended it. Then attended party at Ali's, where I danced in the middle of a cheering crowd and spent it with the craziest people. This was one of the wildest nights of my life. Finally bought the camera I was saving up for 2 years. Went to Norway, Sweden, and Denmark with the family and saw stunning landscapes, architecture, and people. It was very humbling to see how vast and majestic the world is. People, you have to travel and see the world. Then attended our grad ball and designed and made my own dress. It was open at the back and in front. Spent the night with the best people singing karaoke and attended my college recognition and then the 2016 graduation rites. It was time to say goodbye to the beautiful university. Then went to Batangas with my batchmates and had the best time. For the boards, I studied, prepared, and died. It was 4 months of hell. In a month before the examination, I went to Davao with 2 of my closest friends, which is one of the most memorable trips of my life. Took the licensure examination for interior designers and passed. Then climbed Mount Daraitan. With Bernie and Caro, we organized Caro's debut as an artist. I am her #1 fan. Went to Baguio with the family, and then spent an afternoon on the oath-taking of interior designers. Then had my first gig as a videographer, and lastly spent the end of the year cooking legitimate meals aside from eggs and bacon.
This was my 2016. 2017, I'm ready to hit record.